This is a tutorial for how to get started with setting up your course in Schoology using one of the provided templates. So I am currently on the Schoology homepage for our district, and as you'll see, I already have some courses in the course dashboard that I've either created or been enrolled in. And this one is actually a section that was created by Angel and Lisa for me to use for one of my classes. So I'm going to use that. I'm going to click on that, and as of right now, it is currently empty. So in order to use a template, what I need to do is I go up here to add materials. I'm going to click on that. I'm going to go down here and click import from resources. Once I am in resources, I'm actually going to go down here to the group resources. And depending on my grade level, I am going to either import a template for 4th through 8th grade or pre-K through 5th, depending on which grade level I'm teaching and also which template I want to use if I'm a 4th or 5th grade teacher, as there's kind of the option to use the younger or the older version. So for the purposes of this, I'm going to go to the CCS grades pre-K to 5 group. And you'll see here there's actually two template options. They're very, very similar, but one is more kind of embedded in Schoology, and one is in Google Slides more. So I'm going to use the embedded in Schoology one. So instead of importing the whole folder, I'm going to open it and click everything within the folder, so it doesn't just appear on my page as one folder. It'll be kind of broken down as you see. So I'm going to then click import, and there are even some different like test options and test things in. For now, for the purposes of this, I will import all of that just to show you a little bit of how this works. So now you see on my course page, I already have a whole lot of information. Now I just need to personalize it and make it my own. So I am going to actually take this and drag it to the top, as the Bitmoji classroom should really be up at the top. And this is just an example. So I will have to create my own, but I just have it in here so that I can use it. If I go in this folder, I can see this version, and then I can actually link directly to Google Slides. Within Google Slides, up under File, I can make a copy. So then I will have the ability to change and manipulate this slide to put my own Bitmoji in, to change any of these things that are linked to things that I want linked, to change out any text if I want to put different class rules. I can go ahead and do that. Once I'm done with that, then I would go back here, and in my class, I would edit this folder or even delete this folder and then add my own Bitmoji classroom in there. So that's kind of a whole nother step that we won't get too deeply into right now. But I just want to show you that piece. And then down here, I would change and alter any of this information to personalize it to me. So I would link any math content I want linked, whether it be a website, or I can even link this to within the classwork folder. There are folders for each subject, and I can create within the math folder an assignment or a page or a discussion, and I can link any of those assignments or discussions back to this math little icon and word. I can also link anything for science to this icon and word. I could even change it. So say I didn't want to have science as an option on here and have spelling instead. I could change this word to spelling and put a little picture that is related to spelling. For websites, all of these are currently linked to kind of the home page of Seesaw, IXL, YouTube, PBS Kids, and Home Adventures. But I could change any of those pictures. I could completely get rid of websites. Same with daily to-dos. I can link them to things within this folder so that students have different lists of things or discussions or something to do each day. Or I could just get rid of this, and I could even get rid of this whole folder by clicking over here and clicking delete. So there are lots of ways to manipulate and change. In order to start making those changes, I would click up here and go to edit. Within here, this is where I can change. So you see a couple things are currently linked just for kind of test things, but I can link this to what I want it to link to. I can link it to, currently it's to link to messages within Schoology, but I could unlink that and have it linked to my email or have it linked to something else. About Me is currently linked to a biography within Schoology, and I could link it to my own biography within Schoology or link it to something else or delete it entirely. And down here, same thing. You can delete pictures, you can delete words, you can link by clicking on this, you can unlink by clicking on that. Both the picture and the word can be linked, and everything, even if it appears to be a little bit off to the left, it will display the way that it was shown on the main page. So don't worry about moving things around because they should appear correctly once you save changes. And once you've made all those changes to all the information and text and links, you should be good to go. And again, down here, there's folders as kind of placeholders to connect to any information in those sections up in the template. But any of these can be deleted or altered to suit your needs. So that's kind of the nuts and bolts of manipulating one of the pre-K to 5th grade templates. I hope it helped.